this world and we taking it far, shooting for the moon and land on the stars. Now don't you think this outrageous? At this point, if you don't see I'm one of the greatest. I played a long time up in the league with the majors. In every history book, they had a couple more. About the way I take them through stages. On different levels, peep the way you read on the gauges. Regardless, I'ma love them, I don't care how they hate. That's just no matter how they try, see, they can never replace me. I live my life bold and courageous. I live my life bold and courageous. I live my life bold and courageous. Because you know that I'm coming to save us as we go. Because you know that I'm coming to save us as we go.
Say less.
Tired of all the fake shit, tired of all the bullshit, tired of all these talking about they gonna do shit, tired of all these ready squash shit. You got a problem with me, I ain't squash your shit. Say less, say less, say less, say less.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here. We have seen Stipe Miocic invest in the body, attack the body in previous fights to great effect. And, you know, he's pretty tight-lipped in our fighter meetings, as you can attest, DC, but certainly he feels like the body is going to be there tonight if he can invest in it early. All right, so this boxer told us he has done nothing but defend takedowns over the last 8 weeks, and he's able to stuff the first shot tonight.
John, I was smirking. I was smirking in the fighter meeting like, okay, this guy's just talking. But nope, he goes out there and he does exactly what he said he was going to do. This has to be a massive boost to his confidence as this fight goes forward.
Out of range with that one. Front kick to the body is there. Nice work by Miocic. Split the guard beautifully there. All right, early action here in the heavyweight division, and there's Stipe Miocic finding a home for that full right hand early.
He does it really well. He baits you into throwing something. The moment you throw, he slips and he lets the right hand fly. He did it constantly against Francis Ngannou in the first fight. It has become one of his better strikes throughout his UFC career.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Uppercut there blocked by Aspinall.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Wow, nice slip and an even better rip. That's a good right hand there by Stipe. Maybe he'll attack the body. You can certainly speak to that. He's a guy who mixes it up well.
He's a guy that can do everything. And not only can he land punches up high and punches up low, but he's a master of adjusting on the fly whenever he's inside the octagon. Gotta be careful here.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Big ground and pound. great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes. There are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Nicely done. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. And there you go, again, half guard.
Aspinall's right back to the full mount here.
Oh.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by the heavyweight Miocic. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. And dizzy as he looks to improve position here. Seconds to go now. Aspinall's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Aspinall's right back to the full mount. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. For the end of round one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, here we go with our next round, and how about the striking display in that previous round? He found a lot of openings upstairs, and when we sat down with him on Thursday, he said this dude doesn't move his head, and largely that's how it's played.
That's exactly how he thought it would be, and it's exactly what he's seeing early in the fight. Opponent's not moving his head, and he's more than happy to connect over and over with those 1-2s.
Miocic going for the leg kick. He does not connect. Well, that strike right there, that pull right hand, as you call it, has really become a trademark of Stipe Miocic on the field.
Yeah, you got to be very careful how you approach Stipe because he sets you up. He will feint a jab when you return. He pulls, he hits you with the right hand. And right now, his opponent is not picking up on it. Stipe can put you to sleep if you aren't careful in the way that you approach it.
Miocic is in full guard now. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands.
Now he's got good body position, yup. He's getting the mount here.
Control those wrists.
Miocic is in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Aspinall. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Three minutes to go. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Aspinall. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, nice. Now he's going full mount.
Let's go. I need you to posture and attack.
Good work.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Miocic. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2.
All right, buddy, keep that ground position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Aspinall. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Miocic is in half guard now. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Aspinall's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Getting close to the finish.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list his performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Slips that left hand. Great upper body movement defensively. Slips another strike there. And offensively, he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively, he's been strong tonight.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent. Not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament to the head movement and the activity and the awareness of this fighter defensively.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. And look what that one body shot did to his opponent.
That shows you the power in the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
15 seconds to go. Lands a big elbow there.
Oh, body shot. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. Jab hurt him a little bit.
And there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Right on the button.
Continuing to go to the head.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Outside low kick.
Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean.
That was snuck in. Nice strike.
Doing a nice job working that inside leg kick. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his...
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish. Oh, in the mouth.
It's work.
Get that wrist control.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
That was nice.
Look for the pass now. I want you inside control.
Aspinall's back in full mount.
Push up his head and posture.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up. Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Oh, wow.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Back him out now. Good work from the top here by Miocic. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
In the half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, he lands another place shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh, my goodness.
And he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Miocic. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little bit.
Kind of let him off the hook.
Power shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up.
And this is a great fight. These guys are just letting it all hang out.
Aspinall's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Nice headlock.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, as usual, suffocating one from the top here by Aspinall.
Hey,
that's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Stipe's chin is held up pretty well, all things considered here. Miocic gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. The takedown is there.
He passes the half.
Aspinall's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up.
Oh, huge strike lands was there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, look at that.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. 3 minutes now to go in this one. Oh, that shot cut him.
Yeah, it did. You know, you don't expect it. Sometimes the cuts happen when you least expect it, and right now that's exactly what happened.
Master of the transition. Nice scramble. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here.
Oh, that's right hand.
Huge block there. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4.
Nice pass.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop his fight.
And now he's got the back. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Aspinall's back in full mount. Under a minute to go in round 4. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Aspinall. Miocic's eye is closing up.
Get that knee in, shrimp.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Push him off.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Stipe's in half guard. 10 seconds remaining in round 4. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. 20 minutes in the books. So the horn sounds after that round. Might have even been a 10-8. Big round there from Miocic. We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Checks that leg kick. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
That was perfect. I want more of that.
Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those he might be able.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Look at the redness on his body, man.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Great timing on that double leg.
Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling.
And a crucifix going to work from the top now. 3 minutes now to go on the fight. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Side control now. Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking a Kimura. Watch for him to step over to try to get him up on his hip. Knee on belly. That was a slick transition.
Aspinall's back in side control. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Aspinall's right back to the full mount here.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent, and he keeps going to that spot. Working on the armbar. It's tight.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Takes his back now.
Nice transition. Wow, look at that, going into the armbar. Arms in deep. The armbar is almost locked in. He's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position.
Well, he's got his back now. Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
You know, it has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been targeted in that area, and you can see it worsening.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Aspinall.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. He passed the half guard.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Aspinall. Oh, and there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. We'll see how the judges saw it.
After 5
Here is Bruce
rounds,
Buffer.
we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Stipe Miocic.
All right, so a big win for Stipe here tonight, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. And you know when you're a one-name man, right? Like Noma Agassi, right? For Stipe, that's all you need to know, and another brilliant effort out of the big man tonight.
Stipe is one of those guys that you saw from the very beginning.
Them heads and eyes rise up so we can organize the youth to rise up. I'm not a colonizer, sympathizer. Me and all my franchises been survivors, sons and fathers meant for progress at all costs. Any minor setbacks is but a small cause. Not enough pressure for me to call the dogs off. I am more the spirit in charge than all y'all. So what is a messiah to a man? You can try and understand what's a lion to a lamb. I made history, the history began. Black excellence is what we consistently demand. Push the lighters out. Push the man lighter. Fuck up the place.
Ready. Ready.
All right, so here we are, the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. It's crazy to think that not all that long ago, mixed martial arts was not regulated in New York. When that legislation came down, the UFC came strong, and we've been omnipresent ever since.
John, we kicked the door in.
Yes.
If you're going to say you're welcome in MSG, the UFC is coming. And every time we have gone there, we have brought phenomenal fight cards and some of the biggest moments in UFC history.
Now, if the Knicks could just get their act together.
Knicks will never get their act together, and I'm okay with it.
Throwing that jab, no good. Nice defense there, huge block. Beautiful left hand counter. Quick jab. High impact takedown for Khamzat Chimaev early, and clearly he's taking the path of least resistance tonight.
I watch Khamzat Chimaev, and I'm always amazed at his ability to not only get takedowns, but get them so easily. And it seems like it takes so little effort to get the fight to the ground. He will tell you what he's going to do, and he is constantly doing exactly that.
Chimaev's in half guard. Oh, how about that reversal by him there?
Get them out here. Changing the position. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, take your front headlock, or...
Oh, he's got his back. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be playing. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Chimaev's trying to lock up on a submission now.
That's in pretty deep.
Oh, that arm is in real trouble.
He's got it isolated. He's looking to finish.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Khamzat Chimaev. 45 seconds remain in the round. very effective with the ground and pound. Good work from the top here by Chimaev. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Great submission defense.
Final seconds here of round one. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Khamzat Chimaev. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Chimaev.
This is where he wants to be.
Rakhmonov's eye now closing up. Relentless pressure from the top by Khamzat Chimaev.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
So Rakhmonov's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Beautiful transition.
Chimaev's trying for a submission here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling. Expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Chimaev's able to transition back to side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Chimaev going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
He passes to half guard. And way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet. And no... DC, I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up for a very long time. I could see the doctor coming into the ring, looking at the cut, saying, I've seen enough.
Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Khamzat Chimaev ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Oh, look look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Chimaev's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. 30 seconds to go in the round. Chimaev's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Oh, another blow lands on the cut. Critical situation now. He's a bloody mess.
He's got to start throwing now.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Making all these shots count. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, so Rakhmonov's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds.
Oh, high kick.
His opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish. He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast.
John, you know I love popcorn.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that. I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Khamzat Chimaev going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Another ground and pound strike gets home. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Right.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Oh, he lands a hook. He's in trouble now. Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands. Chimaev's going for the sub here. Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
No way, he got it.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done. He loves to fight on.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight.
Get those wrists. Control the wrists. Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble.
This is a terrible position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamzat Chimaev.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his final.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack. You see him put himself into the half guard, like the control, yep.
Rakhmonov's cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside physician? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, right into mount.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Chimaev. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Chimaev's back in side control here. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slip through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Rakhmonov's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. And now the jab gets through.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see him. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
All right, so the referee right then and there has called a stop to the action. Looks like he's going to call on the doctor to look at the cut, and it is a pretty significant one, DC.
Well, he's bleeding a lot, and the blood is going into his eyes. It's very difficult for him to see right now. He's looking.
Yeah, this is over.
Yep,
that's the end of the fight.
You knew it was done right away.
So the ringside physician has no choice but to stop the fight. The fans don't like it, but that fighter will live to fight another day. All right, so that'll do it. TKO via...
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
The calm, cool, collected Jorge Gamebred Masvidal ready to go, and so are we. Round one is underway. We have seen an uptick in the aggression for Masvidal as he has vaulted into welterweight contention. Asked Donald Cowboy Cerrone about that aggression back in 2017. We'll see if Masvidal tries to get off to that good start and get the offense going early tonight. Big elbow there, lands.
Just a stand-up roll, Masvidal is a handful for anybody, man. Technique is tight. Everything comes from where it's supposed to. Comfortable and confident is Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
All right, early action here, and a nice hook by the boxer gets home on the kickboxer. This is exactly the range in which he wants to be fighting.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer, and the kickboxer has a very high guard.
Could be the beginning of the end here.
That level of engagement is crazy.
So more output, at least in the early going. Nice combination there by Masvidal, the guy who many believe has the best boxing in the UFC.
He's got amazing hands. Jorge Masvidal throws that right hand so well. Not only the right hand, he's got a great jab, he's got a great hook, and it's just his confidence that allows for him to throw and throw so freely in the boxing range.
Big right hand. Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Oh, big shots getting through.
Big counter right hand.
Gaethje gets caught by the inside leg. Oh, nice punch there in the clinch.
Liver kick.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Back to the well with that right hand. That's a solid blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Masvidal's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight. How about these two going at it? Oh! Beautiful combination.
Oh, nice leg kick. That was great head movement. Oh, man.
All right, so the hands were working well. Now Masvidal choosing to kick and finding success in that world, too.
I've seen this in Strikeforce. Jorge Masvidal has everything at his disposal. He has every ability that you need in order to become a UFC champion. And right now, he looks like he's having a performance that may lead him to that title shot.
All right, so a nice effort out of Justin Gaethje here tonight, and just so good with that leg kick and his jab. He has put on a striking clinic thus far.
Just a masterclass. I mean,
that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
Now he's going full mount.
Gaethje's in half guard now.
Big ground and pound. And there you go again, half guard.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Just work, I'll stand this up. You need to work.
$20 seconds to go in round one. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Gamebred. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. Gamebred gets caught. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early enough in tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Overhand punch to the head. So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Well, I think I can smell it. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, with authority in the body.
Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Oh!
You cannot take too many of those.
Big strikes continue to land.
Postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down Bronapal. He has to move, or the fight is going to get stopped. That D'Arce choke is tight.
Oh, that has got to be it.
Good work.
Oh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that D'Arce choke.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Gamebred. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that he's getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Masvidal's in half guard. Ground and pound strike there now. Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on fight.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better. To go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired, nothing feels better.
Really good job with the ground and pound, and now you can see some visible swelling on his opponent. Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Gaethje.
Oh, right to the mount.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Gaethje's eye is closing up. Final seconds here of round two. Justin Gaethje.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back at Madison Square Garden tonight, Shabib.
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced it. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight?
Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful, as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again.
When Diaz starts landing the right hand, you have got to stay firm. You have got to dig your heels in the ground and say, no way you're going to just run me over. Easier said than done when you're facing Nathan Diaz.
Fighter lands a left punch now. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, I hate to be the punch counter tonight.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Tyson.
It won't take many of those.
All right, early in the fight here, and Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target. He's very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion Leon Edwards in the same way.
Back to the jab now, no good. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy
It's a
tonight.
master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Tyson getting tattooed by that stiff jab. Diaz is now dealing with a cheek. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Man, has his chin been tested early.
Oh, nice body shot.
Still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
Swing and a miss on the counter. Oh, he scored with that uppercut.
Now we're going.
Swing and a miss by Tyson. Under a minute to go. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
That one connected. Well, he continues to manage distance beautifully and take advantage of that edge and reach. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
He's got him hurt here. Oh, huge left.
Nice block.
That's a strong punch to the for next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there. Point accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. He got hurt bad here. Faster shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Making all these shots count.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up.
And that's
Big strike lands.
big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees. Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side and really mixing up the motion at which he moves. He's hurt. Good right here.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round, and picking up exactly where he left off. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts. Great job getting that punch.
Connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
This is holy smokes! With a massive highlight at the Garden.
Oh my goodness.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with the Ultimate Fighter coaches, Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. I don't have to tell you this, champ, but Michael Chandler, part of the reason he signed with UFC was with the hopes that this McGregor fight would materialize. And tonight, here we are.
Yeah, Chandler's getting another big fight. You can win fights and you can be very fun. And even if you lose, you don't lose. Michael Chandler has proven that time and time again. He is an absolute powerhouse at lightweight. And he will look to impose himself on the notorious one, Conor McGregor.
Well, few fighters manage distance as efficiently and as well as Conor McGregor, and there's that left hand finding its home early.
He does a great job of setting you up, man. You saw it in the Jose Aldo fight. The guy will just step back a little bit and bang, drops the straight left on you that can end your night. He not only throws this fast, he also is so accurate, and that allows him to finish so many fights. The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land. Oh, nice right in.
Fast pace here in the early going. All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of the left hook, because off the left hook, don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
All right, so there's that power right from Michael Chandler. He talked a lot about mixing it up this week, but that right hand is his weapon of choice, and he found the button early.
It is his weapon of choice, and I think a lot of his success is based on the fact that he's such a high-level wrestler. So when he level changes, people tend to drop their hands, and Chandler drops that big right hand on him. I think this is one of the best athletes in the entire UFC.
Oh, slips to avoid the right. McGregor's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Both starting to open up a little bit. Oh, he slipped well there to avoid the left hand coming back. Oh, that's a big connection there from McGregor, DC.
I mean, big strike landed, but Ireland's favorite son.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He's landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. That leg kick hurt.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover.
Oh, big punch lands.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Nice combination there.
Yeah, that punch was blocked. Gets the elbow up into the target. 38 total strikes have landed for Conor McGregor. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand. Oh, a huge block there. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. A pinpoint left hand right there from him. Oh, is that a huge strike right there? I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, beautiful combination. Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. Chandler's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Slips. Oh, another ground strike gets through. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Final seconds of round one. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, huge right hand from Michael Chandler yet again, and I don't like the one he went over on Dan Nicholson.
I mean, Michael Chandler is a beast. I think he's one of the best athletes we have in the UFC. He works extremely hard, and he's one of those guys that you just want to root for. He's got great power, but don't forget about that wrestling background that allows Chandler to get those hands to drop, thinking that you're going to take you. It was perfect. It was a perfectly placed shot, and you see his opponent reacting violently to that punch.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we move forward.
start to see some bruising appearing on the torso and all of that.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again.
Now they separate.
Nice defense to block that punch. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target them. And somehow, his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
The Von Flue choke looks like it's in. He's done a great job of keeping the shoulder pressure into the neck of his opponent. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything wrong to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. He worked very hard. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive. Crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.